Sharpologist.com.
I was recently talking with Mike from the Grooming Lounge. They were getting questions from shavers who wanted to get into double-edged razors, but were looking at all the different varieties and undecided about what to buy. Mike asked me if I would discuss the different varieties and maybe make some suggestions. So here's an overview of double-edged razor designs. Double-edged razors are typically constructed in one of three ways. Three-piece razors are the classic type and the easiest to manufacture, consisting of a handle, a base plate, and a head or cap. An advantage of a three-piece design is that you can sometimes mix and match the three pieces from different manufacturers, creating entirely new razors. You'll sometimes see this referred to as a Frankenrazor after Frankenstein's monster. This particular razor is the Edwin Jagger DE89 series. It's a really popular razor that is available with a number of different handles. The LBL style shown here may be the most popular version. Three-piece razors can also have a thinner head design, which can make it easier to get into those tight places like under the nose. Two-piece razors have the base plate permanently mounted to the handle. Two-piece razors are less common, mainly from Merkur, but Mule has also made them. This is the Merkur Model 34C, also known as the Heavy Duty or the Heavy Classic. It's an enormously popular razor. A one-piece or twist-to-open razor was the most common razor just before the advent of cartridge razors. This particular razor is the Parker Model 99R, a razor with a long handle, heavy weight, good balance, and it's a good value as well. It's probably the most convenient design for quickly and safely replacing a blade. Double-edged razors have heads that can be divided into two general groups, safety bar and open comb. Safety bar razors have a solid or scalloped bar that provides some additional protection to the skin from the blade edge. Safety bar designs are the most common type of razor being sold today. Open comb razors have obvious teeth that help guide heavy stubble and shaving cream into channels. Generally, open comb razors expose more of the blade edge and will not be as gentle on the skin as safety bar razors. The Mule R41 notoriously so. Most older vintage razors will have an open comb. Double-edged safety razors have traditionally had relatively short handles, at least when compared to modern cartridge razors. However, you can get safety razors with longer handles as well. For the most part, it's just a matter of personal preference. If you have big, meaty hands, you may want to try a long-handled razor. But I've found that even short-handled razors work just fine if I support the bottom of the handle with my little finger. There are some subtleties involved, though, such as how the length of the handle affects the razor's center of gravity. The vast majority of razors have a set gap size, which exposes more or less of the blade edge to the skin. The amount of the gap distance is determined by the manufacturer for a particular model of razor. Generally speaking, open comb razors expose more of the blade to the skin, making for a more aggressive shave. But even razors with a safety bar can be aggressive. Adjustable razors can change the gap to make them more gentle or more aggressive. This is the Merkur Future adjustable razor. Personally, I think a razor like the Future is more suited for a razor aficionado who's looking for a specific experience. I think Grooming Lounge has a pretty solid lineup of double-edged razors, but what if you're a newbie and still undecided? Certainly the Merkur 34C, its long-handle cousin the 38C, or any of the Edwin Jagger DE89 line are safe bets for the beginner. If you're looking for a razor that's convenient and a good value as well, take a look at the Parker razors, especially the 99R. To make things a little easier, Grooming Lounge is offering a time-sensitive discount to my viewers. Check the video description for details. And remember, shaving with a double-edged razor is not like shaving with a cartridge razor. You just can't take mindless swipes at your face and expect a good shave. You have to learn a new skill set and maybe even unlearn some bad habits. And then you can use a double-edged razor effectively. It's not a terribly difficult skill to pick up, but there still is a learning curve. And like all learning curves, like riding a bike or learning how to swim, some learn faster than others. Luckily, I have a few videos that can help.
Evening, Igor.